my God. I can't get it up. That sounded awful. There we go, I got it. Hey guys, Alexandra here, also known as the Not So Evil Stepmother, and I am super excited about today's video because we are going to be unboxing our May 2019 SLAY GLAM box. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do so because we are getting ready to have our 6K giveaway, and I am really excited to give back to you guys with that, so don't miss out on that. Now, let's talk about the SLAY GLAM for a minute, because if you guys remember, last month was the first month ever I had subscribed and tried this box out, and after my video went up, SLAY GLAM actually reached out to me and gave me a code for you guys to use. So if you want to try this box out, and now I don't get anything for this if you use this code, but instead of paying $24 for your first month, it will actually take it down to $21, which is the same as BoxyCharm prices. So I will put that right here for you. I think it's Not So Evil Slays, or the Not So Evil Slays, something like that. Now, let's get into this box because I am super pumped. She put spoilers up on her Instagram account, so I kind of have a little bit of an idea of what's in here, and one of the items, well, we're gonna get into that. All right, you guys, let's get on into this thing and try on some products. So the first thing I am pulling out here is from Kaelyn Cosmetics, and it's the Illume Mineral Bronzer Powder, and it says built-in retractable brush. Now, this was something she did show on her spoilers, and I told you guys last month I would look into Kaelyn Cosmetics because I had never heard of it before, but I did find out they are actually a mineral-based innovative makeup company. So they're kind of like Bare Minerals, but they're like a more expensive version that you find at like Dillard's. They have a counter at Dillard's. So just to let you guys know that they are a very pricey brand. And this is what the Illume Mineral Bronzer looks like, and this is in Golden Copper. Now, I think on her spoiler video, she did say that, okay, it does have a little seal on here, and so we will open that up in a minute. Oh, let's see. How does this brush work? All right, after some extreme technical difficulties, I did get the brush open and I did peel off the little thing inside so we can swatch it here. And it is like a very pretty goldeny coppery color there, which I will show you guys right here. It is very pretty, and what I was trying to tell you guys a minute ago was on her spoiler video with this bronzer here, she did say that she picked this color because it was very pretty on all skin colors and skin types. So I really do appreciate that she looks at that and takes that into consideration when she's picking out her products. All right, our next product here is this right here, which is a Kaelyn Cosmetics 4-in-1 eye brush. And dude, I think my UPS guy or USPS guy literally drop kicks my packages now. Like, I swear, you guys. So as you guys can see right there, it is very sleek looking, and it's got 2 ends here. And then I guess, there we go. So, and when you pop it out there, it's got like a little brush on each end. This looks like a little pencil brush here, and that looks like an angled shading brush. And then if I can get this side to pop out, there we go. We have an angled, looks like an eyeliner brush here, and a little flat, looks like maybe like a concealer brush on that end. So detailing brushes. So yeah, you can just pick whichever one you want and pop it in there. And then of course it's got a lid. Same with the other side. So that's really cute, and I've never actually seen anything like that. So I'm interested to try it out. So I completely forgot about our card. So yes, there is a card that comes in this box. It was just buried down in there and I got ahead of myself. I got too excited. So it does list everything on the back here and the prices along with it. And then of course all of her information and thank you for subscribing. And then all of her social media information right there. So let's move right along here. There's something in the bottom. Oh, it's a Bang beauty product. Doesn't say what it is, so that's a little weird. Okay, I see a little brush and oh, it's brow cream, dark brown brow cream. So I'll show you guys that right there. Now I'm not gonna open this because I don't actually like brow creams. I only, and I don't even know where it's at, but I only really just started using brow pencils, but I do have a neighbor, Liz, that absolutely lives for these kind of products when I give them to her. So I am actually gonna give this to her, so I don't wanna get into it. So we'll set that off to the side and pull out this right here, which looks wrapped very, very well. Oh, we have a lip liner, 2 lipsticks. Oh, this is from the Bella Pierre, what was that? The Bella Pierre Cosmetics Kiss Proof Slay Kit, and I think I got the ombre kit, so I am super excited about that. If you guys remember, last month I absolutely loved that Bella Pierre eye slay kit that I got, and I loved that makeup base. I have been using it ever since I got that box, and this is the one I'm really excited about, you guys. This is the Beauty Creations Seduce Me palette. Now, if you guys know me, you know that I love to research spoilers, and when I researched this particular spoiler, this palette, come to find out, is created and inspired by the 50 Shades of Grey movies. So I am super excited about, oops, little thing slid off there, sorry about that. So it does have a little mirror inside, as you can see, and then that is what the palette looks like. Let me back it up here so you guys can see there. So that's what the palette looks like, and the colors in it are Safe Word, 50 Shades, Explicit, Climax, Bite Me. So if you guys know what I mean, this palette was totally created off of the 50 Shades of Grey movies, which I am super excited to get into and try. So let me grab my brushes and let's try out some products. All right, so let's try out this Illume Mineral Bronzer in Golden Copper first. So I'm gonna shake out some product here and pop out this brush. Oh my God, why do I, there we go. I'm like, why do I have so many problems with it? Oh, wow, that was a lot that just came out there. That's a little scary. That was a lot that just popped out there. So be careful when you're shaking that. Here, I'll try to shake it off in this lid. And then I'm gonna, let's see, we'll just do some on my cheeks here first, just to see how shiny it is. Ooh, yeah. That is pretty though. It is really pretty. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh yeah, and it definitely gives you some color, but not too much. So now that I've got my face all bronzed and glowing, I wanted to show you guys this real fast. So I took a little bit of this bronzer and I dusted it across my chest just because I wanted to see what kind of color and coverage it gave. I'm going to move my necklace out of the way here so you guys can see. It definitely does give a very bronzy, golden tone kind of look, like a sun-kissed look to it. And then here where you can see where I didn't put any product, it definitely does give you some color as well. So that's a pretty amazing product, you guys, and I am excited to have it for the summer on beach days and pool days. So I just wanted to give you that little tip or trick if you did get this box. And let's try out this Beauty Creations Seduce Me palette because I am hyped to get into this. So I already primed my eyes with the Bella Pierre makeup base, and since this Kaelyn brush doesn't have a blending brush on it, I'm just going to use my Alamar brush. And the first thing I'm going to get into is this Dirty Talk right here, which is kind of like a peachy, pink, light, pinky peachy kind of transition shade. And I'm just going to put that right in my crease. And I'm just using a super light hand just because I want to see how pigmented this palette is, because I've never used a Beauty Creations palette before. And as you can see, you can definitely tell there's color there. And as I said, I'm using a very, very light hand, and that was just one dip in there. So there is a little bit of kick up, but not a ton, not any more than there normally is, you know, with any other palette. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller brush here, which I need to clean my brushes. And I'm gonna go into this lighter pink Pillow Talk right here. We're just gonna see what that looks like, and I'm gonna just pop that right in the crease. Again, I just want to kind of test out the pigment and then the blendability of these. And that's actually pretty nice. So let's try this Armor. I guess it's Armor. It's A-M-O-R. I'm probably saying that wrong. But it's like it's a shimmery kind of like pinky purple shade, and I'm just gonna use a flat, just a pack it on brush here, and we'll just see what that does. All right, and again, I'm just using a really light hand, so I like that the brush definitely picks it up and not have to use any like Matte Fix Plus or glitter glue or anything like that. So that's pretty impressive. All right. Okay. I think next we're gonna try out one of these more shimmery shades here. So let's try this Sensual right here. As you guys can see, it's pretty shimmery, so we're gonna try that one out, and I'm gonna try a more flat brush with that. And I did swatch a few of these just to kind of see, and they are very creamy, very pigmented looking on the swatches. So but as you guys know, you know, eyeshadows can swatch really well and then not apply well. But so far, you guys, I'm pretty impressed. Like, again, this is got a lot more sparkle, a lot more shimmer to it, and it's applying very nicely. I'm not having any issues with it. I'm not having to wet my brush or use my finger. I mean, this is actually better than the Wonder Beauty palette that we got in our Ipsy, so if that's saying anything, you guys. All right, let's go in for one of these lighter shades here. Let's try this Golden Inner Goddess right here. I swatched that one earlier, and it looked really pretty. So we're just gonna try that over here on this inner corner. And we're just gonna pull it into the rest and just see how they lay on top of each other and melt together. Because for me, especially with shimmers, you know, I feel like that's important, like how they blend on top of each other and lay together, because otherwise it's pointless to have a palette. It just doesn't do those things, you know what I'm saying? Whether you pay $65 for it or $20, it's got to work well with, it's got to play well with the other colors. So yeah, that's looking like it's laying down pretty nice. you know, they're not bad at all. They're actually, I mean, this is actually a lot better than a lot of palettes that I own, so that's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna, you know, blend this out and clean up the sides and stuff, do the other eye, and then we'll try on these lips. Alright, you guys, to save time, I went ahead and outlined my lips with this Bella Pierre number 4 red lip liner. Now, I did do a few swatches on the back so you guys can see. It is a very creamy red lip liner, but it's not quite as dark as what it looks like this lip is in here. So I did go ahead and do a thicker line, and I am also going to use our Kaelyn concealer end with my Ofra corrector, just in case I make any mistakes, since we are dealing with red lips here, because these Bella Pierre lipsticks, I have used them before, and wherever and however you put them, they're gonna stay. So if you make a mistake, you want to fix it, and quick. All right, you guys, wish me luck. All right, now that I've got the outsides traced with the darker, I'm gonna go in with the lighter on the middle, and then I'm gonna dab out the edges to create that ombre effect. Now that I've got my edges all cleaned up, I think it turned out pretty well. I definitely had fun doing it. It was something different. You can definitely see the ombre effect, and I do appreciate the fact that this was a kit, came with 3 products in it, and it was only counted as 1 item, whereas other sub boxes would count this as each individual item being an item, but this all 3 was counted as 1 item in this box because it came in a set, which is something SLAY GLAM is notorious for, and I do appreciate as a customer. Now, let's talk about my overall feelings of this box. Okay, so the first product was this Kaelyn Illumineral, I don't know why I can say that, bronzer powder. Now, I really did enjoy this as a product. I enjoyed putting it on. I had a little bit of a hard time with the brush itself, but I do really love this as a summer product, and I wish more companies would think about what people want in the summertime and what people want in the winter time, and what they can really use and what they can't really use. So I do feel like she definitely did that, and this was a big win in this box, and it was a really pretty color. The next item I want to talk about is this Bang Beauty item. Now, I didn't try this on because I'm not a fan of brow pomades personally, so I am going to give this to my neighbor and ask her what she thinks of it. The next item I want to talk about is this Kaelyn dual brush, or like quadruple brush technically. Now, I did use it for a few things, like I used this in to highlight my brow bone here, and then I used this in for a concealer. Overall, I thought this was a really cute, cool idea, and it is something really nice to travel with, which again, it goes back to that summertime box. This makes a really great summertime box for that reason, because, you know, you don't want to take a bunch of brushes with you. So this is a really good item to have in there as far as like traveling and that sort of thing goes. So I felt like this was a really good idea overall. It's not something that I would necessarily reach for all the time, but again, if I was traveling or going on vacation or something, this is definitely probably something I would take with me, because there's so many different uses for it, and it's just very compact. All right, so our fourth item, I'm not going to talk a lot about because I've already pretty much given you guys my opinion on this Bella Pierre Kiss Proof Slay Kit. Again, it was a lot of fun. I like the ombre look. I like the fact that it was 3 items and it only counted as 1 in our box. Now, last but not least, now this Beauty Creation Seduce Me palette it blew me away, you guys. I cannot believe this palette is only $14.99. I am actually gonna get done here and I'm gonna look up some more Beauty Creations palettes because this thing kind of really blew me away. The pigment was there, the application was there, the blendability was there. I mean, it just had it all. And this is just not normal colors that you normally see in a palette, which I can appreciate and I like, and it just added more range to what I already have, and I really do appreciate that. And I, like I said, am gonna look into Beauty Creations a little more, and I love the fact that this palette was created and inspired off of the 50 Shades of Grey movies. So little trivia for you there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I'm going to leave some videos right here for you if you want to watch more content from me. I do have a PayPal account now listed down below for anyone that wanted to donate to my channel. I know a few people were asking me about that, as well as my PO box. If anybody for any reason wants to send me a letter or something like that, that is all listed in the description box as always, along with all the information to the Slay Glam box. As always, I love you guys so much and I hope to see you soon. Bye.